Do you guys remember when Beyond Good and Evil 2 was announced all the way back in 2008? It's been over 14 years since the game was announced, and ever since its official reveal announcement, the game has been through absolute development hell. This game has gone through so many changes and ideas throughout the years that Ubisoft couldn't decide whether they want the game to be a sequel or a prequel. And just about 2 years ago, Michel Ancel, who was the lead director and the creator for the first game, left the project. Overall, this game has had a rocky timeline for its development, and as it stands, this game is on track to beating Duke Nukem's forever long development cycle, which was 14 years. And now thanks to Tom Henderson, who is a credible industry insider that accurately leaked many games in the past, we now know the game will most likely not be ready to be released for another few more years. According to Tom's sources, who actually played the latest early playable build of the game, have said that the game lacks direction and feels years away from release. And another person even mentioned they had no idea what they were doing when they were playing the game. Now this sounds a bit concerning for something that's been in the works for 14 years, but who knows, the build they played was a very early build, so obviously the game will feel unfinished. Tom Henderson also went on to describe how creating your character works in the game. Based off the footage that he saw, he said that you can use presets to start designing around your character to your desire. One example that he saw was a character that looked like a shark, and another that was a panda. I guess the only good news about this is that the game is not officially cancelled, and that it is still in active development. But that's not saying much, since it sounds like they still have a lot of work to do. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is supposedly going to be Ubisoft's most ambitious game ever, and this idea that they're going for probably explains why it's taking them so long to develop this game. They want to create an entire universe for players to explore in, which will consist of solar systems with different planets, with each planet having their own different cities and villages to land and explore in. And I just hope they can achieve something close to their original plan, because the whole thing sounds really promising. But this is Ubisoft we're talking about, so I wouldn't really get your hopes up. Ubisoft has recently announced that they will be having their own event on September 10th, where they'll be showcasing all of their games that are in active development. So there might be a chance that Beyond Good and Evil 2 will be there, and we might finally get a new trailer or even new gameplay for the game. Alright guys, that'll be all for this video. Let me know what you guys think of this latest news about the game, and I'll catch you in the next one.